in 2.8. Huh. Ah, it's in normals. Ah, found it. This one has music.
Alright peeps, I think I got this working. I'm gonna take a second to make sure everything is set up with the stream, and then we'll get started with our chocolate milk and chill session. So if you don't already have your chocolate milk, go ahead and get that going. Ooh, that was a harsh jump from the music. Hopefully you all can hear me. Hopefully the stream is functioning properly. I just had to nudge things over. I'm kind of waiting on... Let me know in chat if you can hear me alright. Because YouTube's giving me some issues here. But I'm not sure. Sounds good? Okay, cool. Well, welcome everybody to... actually, let me unmute Barndles here. Welcome everybody to the one and only Chocolate Milk and Chill live stream, which is basically me saying I kind of want to do a live stream and I kind of want to chill at the same time, and I don't want to do a chaos modeling live stream, so we're going to do this instead. So I hope you guys all have some chocolate milk ready, and we're going to get started here really quick.
Yeah.
Hello Barndles, how are you?
Howdy.
Oh, you know what? We're going to get ultra relaxed in here. I'm going to light some candles behind me.
Oh, I think that might be a little too much.
Too relaxed?
Yeah.
I think not. I got a wood wick
All right.
too. regular candle. We got 2 for 2. Come on.
Why do you have a poster that says I put ketchup on my ketchup?
That would be my roommate's
Also-
poster that
Oh.
his mother got for him.
Also-
I think, yeah, it's a t-shirt. What were you going to say, Bartle? His mother got
I'd recommend
for him. I don't know.
mirroring what you've got right now because the text is backwards.
Ah, okay. Then I will do that. Can I do that? Let's see here. Flip, horizontal. Bada bing, bada boom.
All right.
Now we're facing the right direction. How about that? All right.
Nice.
So, let me look at chat really quick here. Just a bunch of people. Does chocolate milk with gin count? I don't see why it wouldn't.
I mean, chocolate milk is chocolate milk.
Can I drink the sauce, the chocolate milk sauce? That would be rather unappetizing. Anyway, so because this stream is just kind of us chilling around, as I mentioned, we can do things like we can look at some critiques, or we can do some critiques if you'd like, or we could create some stuff. I don't really know. It kind of depends on what you guys want to see. I think we'll start out by doing something because, you know, obviously you guys can't pull critiques out of your butt that quick. But if you do want to see something critiqued, one of your creations critiqued, go ahead and join the Discord channel if you aren't in it already. I'll throw a link down in the description because I don't think there is one there. But go ahead and send them in stream chat. And we
there is one.
There is one? Okay, cool. There's a link down in the description below this video. Go ahead and send your things down in stream chat if you want us to critique them. But anyway, also, if you have some chocolate milk, be sure to send us your chocolate milk. I know, I think, let me switch over so you guys can see my screen here. We'll flip this as well. There we go. I know earlier, Mouse Battery sent this very nice, beautiful cup of chocolate milk that I am dying to have. So,
Oh,
look at that, yeah.
that's a very good chocolate milk.
It is a very good chocolate milk. I wonder if
Oh,
anybody
I
can
forgot I
top
muted
that.
stream chat because everyone just kept saying hi.
Oh, that's true.
I should
All
probably
right.
unmute it.
Yeah, maybe at least for now. All right, anyway, let's actually go ahead and get things started. Somebody just actually asked me, can you make 2 liquids blend together, or particles, which is oddly specific to something I've actually been working on recently.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's actually, you've actually been premiered to it, by the way. Sorry for the microwave beeping and cooking noises in the background. My roommate's making a burger right now. But I've actually been working on exactly that. Actually, here, this is... I posted it on my Twitter. We'll pull that up first, and then I'll show you the breakdown of how I went about it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Where is it? Ah, here it is.
Oh,
we
we got people joining the public chat already.
Ooh, wow. Speedy. So, basically, it's just a bunch of fluid particles, right? And there's a bunch of different emitters, and then I used a turbulence field to make them mix together. So we kind of start out with these different boundaries. By the way, that's my roommate over my shoulder there, eating his burger with headphones in. Say hi, Jack.
I hope he's having fun.
Hi, Jack. Alright. But yeah, so basically these are a bunch of different fluid particles emitted with different colors, and then a turbulence field kind of drags them around, and they're all smushed into a 1-layer deep plane. So to look at that kind of in depth here, I don't have this baked right now, but basically you can see the beginning of it at least. Basically a bunch of particles come into a scene here, right? There are a bunch of different emitters, all with different colors. They all get emitted, and then they all get smushed into a single layer under this, this wireframe right here. I don't know what to call it. I think I call it like the flattener, yeah. So it just flattens everything into a single layer, and then I just threw that on top so then you can see a beautiful mix of colors. And of course I clipped it to the end because they have to emit and then collide, but there's a little look at that, which is fitting. Zohaib, is it chill if I chill here? Absolutely. This is the chillest chill place since chill. We got 2 candles lit at the same time. That's what I call chill.
Yeah, I recently found the whole video of Is It Chill If I Chill Here, and it's very good.
Wait, what?
It's a video. Is it chill if I chill here?
That's a video?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Here, I'll send it to you.
Okay, Actually, I guess we'll look at it.
We'll look at it together.
Very exciting. On stream?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna look at let's look at it on stream. Let's
You
hope I
brought
don't
this
get
upon yourself, so
murdered or anything. That's
goes,
cool.
it's
New
just-
logo. It's not my new logo, but I do have one coming. I'll say that much. At Trusted, you know what's up. Did you send it to me or no?
It's in spam.
Oh, okay. Spam. What a wonderful channel.
Oh, yeah.
Is it chill if I chill here? Oh, Jesus, in 9 minutes. Oh, it's Churdley's.
Yeah. Okay, so in
Okay.
2.79,
Mm-hmm.
you could, what was it? You could press space and search for things, right?
Yes.
How do you do that in 2.8?
Now it's F3. I don't know why they switched it to F3.
F3.
Yeah, especially because I use F3 a lot, but F3 is the magic key. That rhymed.
I also don't like how the 3D cursor now turns.
I've already gone through like half my chocolate milk. What am I gonna do for the rest of this stream? Oh my god.
You're gonna make a lot of chocolate milk.
I'm gonna cry. Candles are a chill overdose. By the way, while you guys are here, I guess I'll tease something that I'm working on. If you're in the Discord channel, which I'm assuming a lot of you probably are, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are some non-Discord people, or at least you're not too active in the Discord. You might have seen this. I'm working on an update for Atom Bomb. I changed its name to Data Manager, and it's gotten a lot more complex than before with a lot of extra features, and I'm planning on actually releasing it for free. So this is the 2.8 update of Atom Bomb, basically, except with a little bit more in-depth functionality, a cleaner UI to fit, you know, the whole 2.8 upgrade. And yeah, so I thought I'd tease that right here.
Very cool.
So cool. Bartles, have you tested that yet? Or have you tested it yet, or were you not part of the testing group?
I definitely haven't.
Gotcha.
You sent it to me, I was like, oh yeah, I'll test it, I'll do it,
Yeah.
and then I did.
Yeah. So I'm actually kind of, actually, you know, I'll advertise this here as well. I'm looking for some people to beta test it too, so I'll probably be sending something in probably CG General on my chat sometime in the near future, asking people to test it out and maybe give me some feedback, because there's a whole load of things that I'm going to be able to do with this. Right now, you know, it's the basic functionality is there in that you can nuke and clean things, so if I just want to delete my entire project, I can do that. But there are some extra bonus features as well as some really useful statistics, like how many images you have, how much space they take up, stuff like that, to help you really dig in and clean out your files.
This is totally off topic, but I love the screw modifier.
The screw modifier? Dude, I don't even know how to use the screw modifier, I don't think.
I literally only ever use it for one thing and one thing only, and that's making threading.
I mean, I guess that's what the screw modifier is for, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, the main thing you use it for is
Z fighting.
you just make a 2D object
Mm-hmm.
and slap on that modifier, and it'll loop it around whatever you want. Use a little eye drop and
I don't
click
get
the
it.
object you want it to spin around. It's great.
Oh,
I love it.
spin around so you get a eyedropper.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, screw. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at that. It's a screw.
It's very good.
I just learned how to use the screw modifier. Actually, you know what? I think I did use the screw modifier back in some of like my very first renders. Let me see if I can pull some of those up. And I posted these on a website called Scratch.
Oh.
I've gone over this before on a live stream, but I always like to look back at where I came from. I'm gonna have to mute my window here because I put I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas in the background. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Blender 3D Images.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
I'm excited already.
Look at that. And keep in mind, this was when Blender still had the horrible bottom bar interface. This is what I thought looked like a jet engine, and I was so proud of it. These are all made with modifiers and the default cube By the way, there's my mushroom.
This is the original Simplicity Challenge.
It is the original Simplicity Challenge. I don't know what I thought this one looked like. I think I thought it looked like a spaceship.
I really like these transitions. What is that?
This is my checkered cube of nonsense, or ball of nonsense.
Very, very good.
Actually, no, you're probably watching this slightly delayed. I don't know.
I just got to the checkered abomination. Oh, there's another one.
There's a lot of checkered abominations. I think there's like 3 or 4.
This is a slideshow. You made a slideshow.
I made a slideshow of all my renders, which I didn't even know how to move the 3D camera at this point. That's not a joke either. Like, this is legit. There's a light source, there's the camera, and then I just took the cube and I just applied a bunch of modifiers to it.
I mean, to be fair, there's definitely worse from you.
I like this. Cool! 8 years ago, and my response, thanks. And then you can see there are actually some people in here that the last time I showed this on stream, it was 2 years ago, that came in and left a comment. So if anybody used to use Scratch, come on, give me a follow. My username's Remington04. It's incredibly cringy, but I do have some things I take pride in here.
You know one thing that we could do?
What?
We could watch your old videos that are now unlisted.
Nope, we are not watching the sneeze ski. I refuse to.
But I want to watch the sneeze.
The sneeze ski is off limits for forever.
How do I reset the origin of an object in 2.8? Because the really long hotkey is not working.
Control Shift Alt C.
Yeah.
I can do Control Shift Alt C.
That's not working.
6-shot, you are not allowed to link the sneeze ski. That's evil. I mean, there's Shift S, which is like cursor to center and stuff like that. Is that what you're looking for?
No, I just switched to 2.7 hotkeys.
Oh, okay.
I've given it. Oh, wait.
Given up.
Oh, there we go. We got them.
Okay. So now that we are, I think, hopefully have had some things populate in stream chat, let's go ahead and give some critiques. Why don't we? Oh, we only have a few.
Oh, yeah, that's why we're...
Oh, wait, no, we have a lot more than a few. Okay. We have Shrek in here. Very nice.
Oh, good.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started with Epic Guy 0306 and his Earth render. See that one?
I thought you said his birthright.
His birthright, yes, his birthright. Precisely. Make a meme in Blender? That sounds scary.
Oh, yeah, we do that every Chaos stream.
We do, yeah, that is the purpose of the Chaos streams. Anyway,
yeah.
Looking at this one, you know, it is a rather generic, you know, render. I think you knew that going into it because, you know, Earth renders. Everybody has to make one. I've made about 6 of these.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, the continent definition and the ocean definition is nice. The only thing that I think looks a little awkward in it is the clouds.
Yeah, the clouds look like they're just kind of color and roughness.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they were just kind of, I mean, let me pull up reference image here. The clouds feel like they need to be denser, but overall it's a decent render. Earth from space. So,
I feel like this sun looks a bit off. It looks like you just kind of used a point light.
That as well. Yeah, I was gonna mention that. But like, if you look at these renders, there's a lot more, or there's a lot denser cloud coverage, and it's kind of like thick swirls, as opposed to this, which feels like little thin noodles. Which I guess I understand can happen sometimes, but it seems like in general, you kind of get thicker clouds. And also, you know, you can always pull a lens flare on that sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if some of you guys in chat have some critiques as well, I'm sure anybody that's sending their stuff in here would also be interested in hearing those. So,
I might actually send one of my renders in stream chat.
well, then I'm gonna obliterate it because it's your render.
Oh, no, I expect that.
Oh, and we can't forget the Suzanne planet, which I actually made a meme about. Hang on, where is it? Somebody pinned it. Did I pin it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's me with no eyes. That's horrifying. Was it in work in progress critique? No. CG general? Where is it? Come on.
I'm pretty sure I pinned it.
Yeah, I think you did pin it. Oh, there's me with a CG cookie head. Where is it? spam?
Huh.
I'm kind of scared to look at what's pinned in spam. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's probably in Showcase. Yeah, there we go. In response to that image, Flat Earth? Nah, Suzanne Earth is where it's at, guys.
Oh yeah.
So this is, anybody who believes in the Flat Earth, you're wrong. This is what the Earth is shaped like, and I can prove it too. Just try me. Just try me.
Please prove it. Go on.
Can we send you renders on your email? Sure, if you remember my email. It's probably easier to send it in stream chat, but I'll open my email up over in my other monitor so I can keep track of it.
The render's on.
Ooh, Lapis, I dig this. You see the smoke render that he sent?
One sec. Oh yeah, I did see that.
That's awesome. Dinosaur Earth. Hello, I am Dinosaur Earth. But anyway, yeah, that's crazy.
That looks. I feel like
I
the
love
cropping's a
that.
bit weird, but I really like it.
I kind of like that it's centered like that, though.
Yeah. I kind of wish the color was more centered, but it looks really nice.
Trying to look at it from the distance. I really like the red glow coming from the inside and that blue glow on the bottom. I think this pink glow on top, it looks good over here, but it looks a little awkward down here. It feels too strong down here, and I think, you know, that's getting nitpicky, you know?
Yeah.
I really like this. This is very cool. Thank you, who was this? Thank you, Lapis C. Very cool. Alright, and then...
Which render should I send?
I don't know. Which render do you want to send?
There's that lantern that I did a while ago with the absolutely horrible lighting.
I don't remember that lantern.
But for some reason, 140 people liked it.
Interesting. I guess it's a good lantern. Wait, hang on. Did you post it on your Instagram?
Yeah, I did.
Let's see. I don't remember what your... Barndles.
My-
Oh, it's just Barndles. Okay, cool. Where is the... Oh, I see. This is the lamp in question.
Oh.
It's very dark.
Yeah. I hate how the lighting ended up on the blank.
Yeah, it's very harsh there.
Yeah, it looks awful. But
I really like the render you did for Blender 52, though. It's kind of hard to see there, but you should send that in chat just so we can look at it.
the water tower?
The water tower, yeah, it came out really well.
Yeah, I like
the
that one.
composition of it.
That one, all the clouds are actually in Photoshop, which I like.
I mean, that's how I do clouds usually. I usually do those in
Yeah.
compositing because they never come out good if I do them in Blender.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on with our critique streak. Oh, our critique streak. There we go. I like that. We got this ship from Terminatha, which actually came out really nice. Let's look at this in glorious full resolution here. Yeah. Okay, so I dig
there
it.
it goes.
I dig the concept. You did a really good job with the clouds and the lighting. The only thing I feel like is that the ship is kind of missing some details. Because it just feels very... it might be the style you were going for, but it does feel very low poly and lacking detail.
Yeah. I feel like the texture's a bit big.
Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of like a toy.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you were going for a toyish look, like floating away in the clouds, then you nailed it. But if you're going for something more realistic, which I'm guessing is the case because you got flags up there and the banner is all wrinkly. You did a really good job with the wrinkle and the banners. I think that would be killer. And I also think like when it comes to like the back of a ship. Now this is extremely ornate, so I'm not telling you you have to do something like this, but ooh, you Pinterest. Back of pirate ship. It seems like a lot of the time these ships at least have some sort of detail or some sort of window, like you can see some here, or they have like ooh, sorry for the background noise, my roommate's scrubbing a dish and it's just clanging against the sink. That is horrible.
I think you should do it louder.
Do it louder? Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, there's just some extra details that I feel like could have been fit in the back of the ship that weren't there. But yeah. So anyway, somebody asked, "What's the Discord server?" The link to the Discord server can be found. Oh my God! Stop! He's got headphones in too, so he can't hear how loud it is.
He's got AirPods in.
He's got AirPods in. Oh no. Yeah, it's in the description if anybody wants to join and send their wonderful creations in here. Sorry for the background noise, by the way. I think I've explained that enough. Anyway, moving on with Epic Guy once again, right? He sent he sent the Earth Render earlier. I was thinking he did.
He sent a couple.
With the pop can. You know, okay, actually, I have a question for you. You were saying that you modeled the top part of the pop can? Is that accurate? Because, I mean, I guess it's a good modeling exercise if you did. But you also might want to look into the existence of normal maps. Hi, Jack. How are you today? Dish cleaning master, Jack. But yeah, if I think you mentioned modeling that. If you did, consider normal maps because that'll save you a lot of time, and I'm sure there are top of a pop can normal maps everywhere, but
yeah.
In the case
I feel like the actual label of it looks kind of plasticky instead of metallic.
Is this supposed to be plasticky though? I mean, I don't have any pop cans for reference, but
not from what I know. I'm gonna look one up.
All right, I'm gonna look one up too. I guess we're all.
That looks pretty metallic.
Oh, it does kind of have a metallic sheen to it. So it's like a hint of metallic. So that's another thing to take into mind. Because yeah, that does look very plasticky. Like you, instead of having like actually printed on the can, it's got some sort of like one of those plastic layers on the outside.
Mm.
It also looks like the Coke logo got stretched out a little bit. I'm guessing from your UVs. It also looks kind of squished in the other direction. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Is just to make sure things are scaled correctly. Okay, Zach rules. Pre-final 0 through 130 MKV. Such a specific name. Ooh. So we got rain droplets and somebody walking through. Is this by any chance from the tutorial I did for CG Cookie? If it is, good choice in tutorial. If not, it was well done, and it's exactly how I would have done it. That's really cool. I think
a bad choice tutorial.
bad choice, horrible choice. I think when it comes down to it, you did a good job with the simulation. But if you were going for realism, some of the scaling seems off because it looks like the height of this tree is, you know, okay. We'll start like this tree is smaller than this person's leg, unless they're supposed to be giant. But even if they're supposed to be giant, the puddles in this lake are colossal, right? This is like softball-sized pieces of water being dropped in. So it might be a good idea to keep a little bit more scale in mind when working on something. I think this guy is supposed to be larger because I think it would be kind of hard to go anywhere else with it, but you know. Just something to keep in mind is scale while working on this, but you did a really cool job with the simulation. And if it is based off of my tutorial, then thanks for watching. Cool. Alright. Next up, we've got the one and only Lapis C once again with this demon thing. That's mildly horrifying. That reminds me of have you ever played Dead by Daylight Barndles? Ugh.
I have.
You have. You know what the Trapper mask looks like?
I do.
This reminds me of that. Very much so.
Yeah. Yeah?
Like the front at least. The back of it not so much, but yeah, that's really cool. I think the skin texture could use some improvement. It looks a little plasticky, and it also looks very repetitious. I do like that it's larger on the neck and it gets smaller around the actual mouth, though. I think that was a really nice touch.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a little bit... Oh, go ahead.
The teeth look a bit rubbery.
That as well. Teeth are really hard to do, though. Have you ever tried to do teeth?
Yeah.
Dude, they drive me crazy. Weird. I remember I was trying to do some dinosaur renders. I cannot talk. Renders back in the day. And oh my goodness, they were so hard to do. I could not get the teeth down. But yeah.
Hello, I'm a dinosaur.
Hello, I'm a dinosaur. Yeah, exactly. No, actually, not that. That I just applied a diffuse texture to the teeth. But
Here,
then
let me
I feel
just find "Hello, I'm a dinosaur" real fast.
okay, you find that. But I do feel like the skin texture could use a little bit more variation. Maybe like put a horizontal line texture across the chin to, you know, show a little bit more flappiness. I don't know. That's just an idea that I just pulled out of thin air, but just something to consider. But it's overall pretty good. I really like the structure of it and the concept, though.
Is it unlisted? Did you?
I don't
take
think
it
I
off?
unlisted that one. Austin is here with his milk. Good thing, because I'm almost out. Actually, you know, we'll finish it off. Oh, gross. Look at all this stuff stuck to the... it's kind of hard to see, but there's a bunch of crap stuck to the bottom. That's kind of gross.
Ooh, yum.
Ah! That's why you don't use
Okay, so I
powdered
can't
chocolate
find-
milk.
I can't find "Hello, I'm a dinosaur."
Oh, that's tragic. Hang on. Hang on. If that shouldn't be hidden. So, here.
I mean,
okay.
to be
Hello,
fair, I didn't
I'm-
look very hard.
Hello, I'm Dinosaur. I found it.
Yeah,
This is a work of art.
Hello, I'm a
It truly is.
dinosaur. Hello, I'm a dinosaur.
So somebody tell me, you know what? I'm gonna challenge the chat right now. Somebody come up with a reason for why I made that. I want to know what you think about why I made that, because I know why I made that. I want to know what you guys think. I'm kind of curious. I'll play it again, just so you guys can soak it in.
Hello, I'm a dinosaur. Hello, I'm a dinosaur.
Somebody already got it. Somebody said acid. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody on acid did this, or cocaine, either one of those. But Mark PK Miller already got it. Memes. I wanted to make a meme, and I thought this had meme potential. I don't know why.
it didn't at the time, but now it does. You've
Yep.
created gold.
I've created gold. Hi, I'm Dinosaur. How are you today? I love you. Why?
Every time I see it, I think of the I learned 3D animation to make this video. If you've seen that.
Oh, yes. Yes. I love that
I
video.
love that video.
Hang on.
It's so good. Another thing that I'm finding in 2.8.
I love this.
is
Hang on.
bad. There was a hotkey in 2.79 where I could
See, this had meme potential. What I created did not whatsoever. The funny thing is, I even made a second one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I never saw that.
I don't remember. It's like Heklo, I think is how. Yeah, it's HEQLO am dinosaur, and I don't even know. It's literally 12 seconds, and then the rest of the video is just black, with like a little snippet about the Loch Ness monster in the middle. Yeah, please donate $3.50 to Remington Graphics. And I ended it with one of my friend's YouTube videos. Oh man,
Good.
More than 4 forms of drugs were used here.
Not enough.
Your
Get those
family
numbers
was
up.
being held at ransom and you needed to make an animation as payment to get them back, is what 6 Shot suggests. Oh boy. I like it in the comments. In the comments, just says, "Oh dear." Oh man. Jump
Okay.
in the Cadillac. Let's put some
The main thing
bells
that's
on.
bothering me about 2.8 is that there was this hotkey that I used all the time. It made things so fast and great. Where I would press Control Tab and it would bring up the little menu where I could select vertices, edges, or faces. It was great. But now Control Tab doesn't do that.
Oh
and I
yeah, it
don't
goes
know
edit
why.
mode, object mode,
Yeah.
shift tab. Nope, that's turn on snapping. Alt
Yeah,
tab.
that's not.
Oh no, Alt tab changes the window. Now you can Robert. I don't know how to say the last part. Manak. I don't know. It's too complicated. It says 1, 2, 3 can do that now. Oh my gosh, you can. 1, 2, and 3. Huh.
Oh,
You guys are heroes. You guys are
Thank
heroes.
you.
You just saved Barndle's life.
you did. I owe you my life.
100% of it.
Yeah, the whole thing.
All right. So what have we learned on stream today, Barndles? We learned how the I learned how the screw modifier works.
You learned the screw modifier, and I
then-
learned that 2.8 isn't trash yet.
It isn't trash yet. You also learned F3 instead of space.
Yeah, that one is trash.
Yeah, I definitely
I've learned.
Oh.
I've learned a lot.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy I know this now. Okay, anyway, now to exit out of Blender 2.8. Let's continue with the critique. Epic Guy, you're
Oh,
just
yeah,
sending
that's over
all
here.
of the renders. Alright. I'm gonna skip past this one because I don't think it's one of your main focuses, but this looks like a bunch of honey on a stick. It's some lumpy honey though. Somebody left that honey in the cabinet a little bit too long. Does honey go bad? I think honey is one of those things that doesn't go bad.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
That
What a
honey looks
magical
like a
substance.
chameleon.
It looks like a.
That looks like
I mean, I could.
a very good chameleon.
I can see a chameleon. You got the eye on the left, and then you got the
Yeah.
crest, and you got the hunches on the back, and then it's kind of got a tail swooping down. Chameleon honey, very nice. And then
Okay.
he sent this earlier. I dig this. It's a real life equivalent of the two beers clinking together emoji. With this one, I definitely think you could have done a better job with the foam, but foam is ridiculously hard to do. So hard.
Yeah.
I'm yet to see somebody do really good foam. So, yeah.
Machine tools.
We'll add an emoji. And then we have Shrek's wife, apparently, from what people are saying. That is horrifying and confusing. Is that a gremlin? It is a gremlin.
I'm a gremlin.
You're a gremlin? Dude, look at those
Yeah,
teeth.
probably.
Ew.
Oh,
Ugh. They're like needles. You know, I honestly think, you see like the T-Rex and it's got these gigantic like teeth that could just like straight up like just go through you and kill you. I feel like needle teeth are so much more uncomfortable. Like, what is it? What is the there's a
it's
shark
like
with
those
like
allergy
needle teeth.
tests.
Shark
It's like
with
those allergy tests when they have the
needle teeth.
very small needles, but there's like 30 of them.
Is it the frilled shark? Yeah, this is so creepy. Hang on. Look at the mouth in this thing. Like, it's just got a bunch of needles. Actually, this one isn't too bad.
He looks like he was eating milk duds.
Milk duds.
Yeah. You know how they get
Interesting.
stuck.
I really don't like milk duds, so I don't eat them that often.
Neither do I, because they hurt my teeth.
But yeah, just like imagine like instead of being impaled with like, oh god, that scared me. Imagine if instead of being impaled with like a gigantic tooth and just like dying from the bite of this gigantic like you're just impaled with these needle teeth that just suck you in, and you just can't get out.
wouldn't-
You know,
It wouldn't kill you, it would just hurt.
it would hurt, and then and then you'd like just get digested and swallowed whole. Like that would be horrifying.
Yummy.
I would hate that. It would
Yeah.
drive me crazy. Okay, let's see. Has anybody else sent any more critiques in here? Epic Guy once again sending all of his renders apparently with this really interesting. I don't know what to call it. An abstract render. We'll leave it at that.
That's
You
never
know?
a good start.
It's. I mean, it's hard to tell what it is. It is abstract. It's a glass prism or something.
Oh, yeah. Looks
It
like
looks-
an apple.
It does look like, kind of like an apple. Oh, it looks like an apple that somebody ate the outside of. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Either way, it looks pretty nice. I'll say your refractive materials could probably use a little bit more use or more development. They seem to be very generic, which is sometimes an okay thing. But like if you added in some dispersion, which I made a video over on the CG Cookie about, if you want to look into that, added some dispersion into it, upped the light bounces, and maybe used a more advanced shader. Then whatever you used here, it might come out a little bit better. So something very bad just happened. What is Barndle saying?
What?
Oh no! Really, 6-shot? Really, 6-shot?
What did 6-shot say this time?
I'll let him do it to you individually. Go ahead and just click that link that he sent in chat in the YouTube stream chat.
Oh. Is it Rick Astley's never gonna give you up?
Maybe.
LITOlms.com tech/computer.
I totally thought that was something. That was
Blender
not nice,
Foundation.
6-shot. You just got me on
This has to
stream.
be. Yeah, I've seen it. I know LA Times. No, someone's tried to get me with that before. Never again.
Anyway, Lapis C with another render. Oh, this is his toothless render. I remember seeing this.
Ooh.
I think with this, it's really well put together. The animation's a little bit janky in the air. It smooths out for the landing. I actually really think the landing came across well. Like this initial.
I feel like the feet are moving in unison a bit too much.
Yeah, that's right here. I'm showing it on stream. They kind of like all drop down at once, and it's kind of like, I don't know.
Like in the steps as well.
Yeah, in the steps as well.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Which
I like the text on it.
that might be how Toothless moves. I've never actually seen the How to Train Your Dragon movies. I don't know
They're
if that
really
is.
good.
It's definitely well composed. I dig the composition. Especially another kind of jarring thing is it goes from that two-legged run right here to stepping individually, which is a little bit jarring to see the change in animation. But yeah, one thing I learned when I was doing Steg, let me see if I can pull up some animation here. It goes on my desktop. Steg animation background, here we go. So this was in the background of a course I'm working on for CG Cookie. But if we go into look dev mode. Okay, so load. There we go. So one thing I learned while animating Steg, I'm not an expert on animation by any means, but I did notice that it really helps if you separate the steps. So you can see right here, 1, 2, and the back legs kind of move in unison, it looks like. But you can see that even though they mostly move in unison, they're still kind of offset from each other. And the end result is, it's not anything spectacular. This is actually his slow motion run. Let me speed this up really quick. How do I... Oh, here. It's not a spectacular animation, because again, I'm no master of animation, but...
Oh, is this the sunglasses one? Oh,
No, this is
not.
an actual run cycle. Steg actually has a really cute walk cycle that I spent a long time making, but this was just a run cycle that I was experimenting with to see if I could do it on such a squishy, base. But yeah, so that's something to keep in mind is just that animation. Universe size comparison by Harry Evett.
Ooh.
Oh man, this has a lot. Wait, whoa, Harry, you have a lot of subscribers. I didn't know.
He has more than you.
He does, yeah. Harry, I didn't know you had a YouTube
2,000
channel.
away from 50K.
I am about 2,000 away from 50K. Harry, why didn't you tell me this, Harry? You've been in my channel. I'm just like, oh, it's the guy with the sun with the sunglasses. But you actually have a YouTube channel. Anyway, let's look at your universe size. Wait, I've watched this video like 4 times in my life. Okay, that's a surprise. Harry, you kind of exploded my mind there. Oh man. I think it's really cool. I was looking through the people that are subscribed to me the other day, and I've actually got some decently large channels subscribed to me that kind of got me hyped. Ooh, computer monitor with Discord running. Is my channel in here? Oh, my channel's not in here. What a shame.
Sad.
I'm gonna cry, Harry. I feel underappreciated. I'm just kidding. Hang on, where is this? I can look at subscribers. How did I do this before? Oop. What just happened? I just heard a leave noise and then a join noise.
Oh no, I tried to mute myself, but then I realized I'm joined on my phone.
Oh, gotcha. So here, like Jelly DIY, Oni Plays, Mr. McSnuffy Fluffy, Tosh Deluxe. It's like I was looking through this. It's like, oh my god, there's a channel with more than 1 million subscribers subscribed to me. That being said, Jelly
Actually,
DIY
Oni.
is a little bit weird,
Oh yeah.
but
I mean, Oni is pretty good. I like Oni.
Oni's, yeah. I've actually watched a few of Oni's videos. He also has 666,000 subscribers. Fitting number. And then, of course, our one and only Overlord Gleb. What a great man.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, that's very interesting. I had no idea that Harry was like a person that had a following. I was just left at a person. Harry, I didn't know you were a person. I thought you were a robot. Blenderbach with his spaceship and planet. Man, I think this is just turning into a critique stream pretty soon here. We'll see if we can find more tangents to go on.
Yeah.
But anyway, I really like the concept here, and I like the base design of the ship. I do feel like it's kind of lacking detail, though, especially in the planet. I feel like, you know, it's kind of hard to say because, you know, a planet can only be so detailed. But it seems like you have a lot of solid colors in here, and you can actually see some pixelation here. But I feel like there's a lot of solid colors, and no matter what, if you're looking at a planet, like if we looked, unless it's, you know, Neptune or Uranus, which are basically a solid color, any other planet like Venus, for example, is going to have, okay, never mind, maybe not the best example, but you can see a lot of detail, and like every single area is a different color, whereas this kind of has a lot of, you know, similar areas and regions that just have one color. So that might be something to keep in mind. Overall, not a bad render though. So that article said, why is Venus so horrible?
You should definitely scroll down to CG Slav's lightsaber.
CG Slav's
'Cause it's
lightsaber. Okay, hang on,
very
wait.
good.
Chili Wilson. That's kind of scary. Anyway,
He looks very happy.
where is? Oh my gosh, there are so many. You guys sent so many things. Here, wait, Harry. Another thing with Arian. Where is it? Oh my goodness, CG Slav. Holy cow.
Looks very good.
That is awesome. Okay, now after seeing all these things, I just realized that we're not going to have nearly enough time to go through and critique all these. So I'm just going to start scrolling randomly and just giving some input. I think I saw one that I thought was interesting was this one, Chili Wilson. This is extremely uncomfortable to look at. Not because it's bad, but because it sits in the uncanny valley, which I'm sure you've heard of and are well aware of. But I really am impressed with how you pulled this rope around his fingers like this. That's probably took a lot of work and tweaking with curves, so good job on that. But definitely, I think the subsurface scattering is off a little bit, and there seem to be some missing textures and hair in general, but that's also understandable because hair is hard to do. So just something to keep in mind with that. Oh, here we have a Mellow Gamer. Oh wait, that's, I know you. And his ink drop. Very nice, based off my tutorial. Liquid cotton candy, as I like to call those renders, especially if you use the same colors. There is this sculpt, which is pretty dang good. This looks like... this looks familiar. I don't know why this looks familiar, but it looks familiar. I think I might have seen something like this on Twitter. I'm not really sure. Anyway, came out very good. Much better sculpt than I could do because I suck at sculpting. If you guys saw, what is it, CG Geek's PewDiePie stream, where he sculpted... What is it? Wait, who's in here? Cop is in the chat? Who is that? Oh, it's Six Shot. It's like, who just joined? But if you saw that stream where he sculpted PewDiePie and then everybody gave him crap about it, that's basically me except worse. So he did a much better job than I would have. Anyway, I remember seeing this in the channel earlier. Epic Guy, very nice. He remade his classroom. Definitely could use a little bit of variation, like, you know, monitors being screwed and cockeyed a little bit, as well as the chairs. But overall, you did the main goal of making an architectural render with everything in place how it should be. Classroom. It is a very nice classroom, I agree. I wish I had classrooms
I really
like that.
The Minecraft posters in the background. Yes. That's my favorite part.
Dude, Minecraft for life.
Oh yeah.
Ava with this awesome croissant render. Croissant.
Yeah, that's the only thing in there.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant. Are you gonna finish that croissant?
Croissant.
I have a friend that can do a really good impression of Carl. Carl's his name,
Oh
right?
yeah, same.
I think it's his name.
I can't, but one of my friends can.
Yeah, I like this render a lot. I really like the colors in the kitchen in the background. I think that's a really nice touch, especially because it contrasts what's up here. So great job with that. I do feel like these are the center of focus, and they should be a little bit higher in your composition. So instead of lining these up here, maybe line these up with the third, which would rest maybe like line the middle of them up with the third, which might make it look a little bit more composed and a little bit like there's less empty space up here. So something to keep in mind. But overall, it's a pretty good render. Actually, that's a great render, better than I could do with interior renders. Oh, sweet. We're getting renders in my email now. Sweet deal. Okay. Water and fruit.mp4. Ooh, that was an interesting...
Ooh.
Very
That's
nice.
Heavy water.
Yeah, so first impression, I would say you probably could have done a better job with the materials, but then again, organic materials are hard, so I understand that those are a little bit troubling sometimes. I also noticed you use denoising on the water, hence these artifacts. And while in motion you can't really notice that, it still is a good idea to try and not use that. And also the liquid at the end here looks a little bit wonky. I think just because it has very hard edges, maybe your light bounces were a little bit low.
It's very reflective. I mean, that makes sense, but I feel like it's a bit too dark.
Yeah, there are areas that are dark, and that's why I'm saying it might be due to that low light bounce or something like that. But I can't be sure.
I just now noticed that you can see the individual polygons on it.
Either way, I think you did a great job. I understand the inspiration for this, and I think it came out really good. Especially the interaction here is very nice to look at. The explosion's a little bit jarring, I think, but overall, it came out pretty good. I
really like the motion of the raspberries.
I agree with that. Here's Barndle's water tower, by the way, which I think is awesome. Honestly, one of my favorite Blender renders I've seen, just because of how neat it came out. I like the circle. I really like renders that mix photorealistic elements with graphic design. I don't know what it is.
That's my favorite thing.
It's just so pleasing to look at.
One Instagram account that does that a lot, or one of my favorite accounts, is Warp with 2 A's and an underscore on each side. They're really good.
We gotta pull that up now. Instagram. There's a person.
I'm pretty sure I tagged him in the post.
Warp. Andrea Marcius. Ooh. Yeah, no kidding. Wow.
Oh, he did something for Love, Death, and Robots.
Okay, well, they gotta follow. Render more, suck less. Life advice right there. I think it's funny, what is it? One of my friends a while ago, we were up at Jack, my roommate's lake house, and I was talking about something, I don't know what it was, but I was being, a little bit of a know-it-all, little snobby, little and then the kid just looks at me. His name is Josh. And he just looks at me. He's like, "Grant, shut up and go render something." And I've never experienced a worse roast in my life. I just sat down just with immediate defeat, and I was like, "Yeah, maybe I should go shut up and render something."
You've never told that whole story, and yet still I knew exactly where it was going.
Very nice.
You better check out that one from My Grantastic, because it's phenomenal.
Oh! That's amazing. The craftsmanship, the work that went into this. Grant, oh my god. I'm mind blown. I'm absolutely mind blown. How? Okay, Grant, you gotta walk us through sometime. You run a pretty big community on Instagram, blender.community. You have to post some sort of breakdown. Whether that's on your Instagram story, anything. I need to know how you made this, because this is amazing.
I love the lighting. It looks so nice.
It's simple.
The mid-tone gray in the background.
No.
How it almost molds with the left face.
Yeah.
Nearly seamless.
You know, I really think this has some symbolism behind it too. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I think that
Simplicity.
just like you were talking about earlier with that left side facing in to darkness, into abstraction, right? The background is that solid gray, and you have the two figures that stand out, but then you always have a third figure that hides in the background that people never hear about, but is just as much part of the cube as the other parts.
Exactly.
This is deep.
Grant, are we right? Actually, don't tell us.
Yeah,
Leave it in
art
the
should be
city.
left for interpretation, and I don't want to know what the true meaning of this is. I want to feel what the true meaning of this is. So, fantastic
Did you
work,
denoise
Grant.
that? Grant, did you denoise that?
He might have denoised it.
It looks like there's denoising artifacts. Either that or it's just compression from YouTube.
Okay, that ruins the render. This is trash.
Yeah, garbage. Get it out of here.
Gross. I'm deleting your message. That's a disgrace. Alright, anyway, come back to CG Slab's beautiful lightsaber. This thing is bomb. I want it. I almost bought like a replica lightsaber 2 years ago, and I kind of regret never doing it, but it would have been a total waste of money. Rip me and Grant. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. This is cool. This looks like it was rendered in Eevee. Maybe?
That's some very glossy sheets.
Yeah. I think the composition of the room is really nice, and I really love what you did with the zoom out and zoom in. And the animation of the whole room. It makes it like really come to life. I just burped. That was gross. But I do feel like the materials could use some work. Maybe that's because
I feel like it's less
in
the
Eevee?
materials and more of just the not composition. Just that it's in Eevee.
Yeah, it might be.
It looks really good though. I love it.
Yeah, I really dig what you did with the animation here. That's really cool and unique. I've never seen anything like it before, so kudos to you on that one. And then we have Six Shot changing his name. High Stream was his name, and then he changed to Kappas in the chat. I did a 4K render of a default cube once. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do, Barndles? We're gonna one up him. We're gonna full on one up him.
Well,
8K
just
resolution.
gonna delete this one thing that I've been working on that has
7680
absolutely
by
no
4320. 7.
I think you should make it 16K.
80. 4320. Well, I don't want to crash the stream, so
That's a risk that you have to be willing to take.
a risk to be the best. Maybe we'll host a competition. Simplicity September this year? No, it's canceled. We're gonna do who can render the biggest picture of the default cube. All right,
500K.
let's render. Let's hope the stream doesn't crash. Oh wait, hang on. Shoot. Alt F4. Ah!
Rip stream.
I forgot to change it to GPU rendering. Stop. Cancel. Terminate. GPU rendering. GPU compute. And then I want to make sure that I'm not using my CPU as well, because that's just for streaming. System. Okay, cool. Render image.
Oh. Stream machine broke.
Stream machine broke. Alright. We'll let this do its thing. Everybody's sending F's in chat. This is gonna be the 8K-est thing you've ever seen.
Oh yeah. It'll truly show what 8K is meant to be.
This is proof that resolution is all you need to have a good render. You know, I
Yeah.
called people out who do renders that are just way too high resolution. I didn't call them out, but I mentioned it in my previous video. Nah, we're proving the opposite right now. That resolution is all you need.
All you need.
All you need.
You don't need compositing. You don't need render optimization. None of that. You don't even need to model anything.
Try selling it to a Chinese billionaire. They pay good money for this modern art. I mean, we did already talk about what deep meaning exists behind this render. So,
Yeah.
You know what? In order to avoid denoising artifacts, like Peasant Grant did earlier, we're going to run this through the Denoise AI Accelerated Denoiser. which
Ooh.
means that the stream might stop here because I think it uses... No, I don't even know. It's my software, and I don't even know how it works.
Well,
Just kidding, it's partially my software. So we're gonna let this run. Hopefully my stream doesn't crash. Ah, and here we have beautifully denoised, 10 out of 10, unbeatable quality in 16K. Look at how much we can zoom in before we get pixelation. Don't you wish your default cube renders were this good? I'm gonna save this in a...
I sure do.
Look at this. We're gonna call this 16K DC, default cube. But only I know the true meaning. Thank you, Deep Blender, for letting me know it uses my GPU. I was about to say it runs on my CPU, but then I realized that it didn't, and then I just stuttered. But yeah. Shows how much I know about the Optics AI denoiser.
See, my favorite part about this whole render was whenever you started, my stream immediately dropped to 144p.
Perfect. Here, we'll send this in. Oh, too powerful. Ha! my file is too powerful. Oh, 12.9 megabytes. You wish you could send a file that big. Anyway, moving on with
just
our...
get Discord Nitro specifically for this.
Yeah, anyway, moving on. We got Blenderbox Bach Air Airplane, which came out pretty good. The nose cone looks a little bit off. I'm not sure if maybe that's just a type of plane I'm unfamiliar with, and also the windows run all the way up. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah.
It might be a thing.
I don't think so.
I don't really know. There might be a plane like that. I don't think there is, because usually you have storage in your nose cone and radar in your nose cone.
Yeah.
But either way, it looks pretty dandy. Just might want to...
Next time I go on a flight, I'm going to ask to sit in the nose.
Oh yeah, and it does look like Epic Guy did model that, the top of his can. We have Harry's Galaxy. Fun fact, Gleb Alexandrov and a few other people are working on some really, really nice looking nebulas right now. You might want to check those out, Harry, because you seem to be a spacey guy. They're really nice. Hang on, actually.
More spacey boys?
More space boys, yeah.
Space VFX 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Where is this? What's his? Gleb Alexandrov. What's up, guys? Gleb Alexandrov. I can't do his accent. What's up?
That was an insult to Gleb.
That was an insult to Gleb. I'm sorry, Gleb. Here it is. This is an okay one. I think there's a better one on his Instagram. Gleb Alexandrov. Yeah, oh wait. Here's some. So here's a really nice one. That's a little bit darker, and the compression ruins it, but you can kind of get the idea of where he's going with it. And there's Lev. Lev is a great kid. I don't even know him, but I know he's a great kid.
Lev.
Here we have, ooh, this is cool. I want to call this the Headless Horseman, but it's not the Headless Horseman. Pumpkin-headed horseman. Either way, I think this came out really good. If you modeled everything in this, you did a really great job with the horse. I think maybe its head is a little bit big, but much better than I could do, because I suck at organics. One thing I'm noticing right off the bat is all the fireflies. Some of those could be pretty easily fixed by running it through any sort of denoiser. So something
just call
to keep
it
in mind.
glitter.
Call it glitter?
And you're good.
Perfect. Okay. The horse is glittery. Lantern looks a little bit unlanterny. I don't know how to describe that better. It
kind of looks like... I've made a whole lantern in my life, so I know what I'm talking about. But it kind of looks like you just used a mesh light.
Yeah.
I remember when I made mine, I went way overboard and actually modeled a light bulb with filament and everything.
Oh dang.
It was... I don't recommend it, but it looked nice.
Yeah, so I think the lantern could use some improvement, but overall, like as a whole, it looks pretty nice. Also, the leaves maybe look like a texture. I can't really tell. But either way, I think this actually came out really well. So keep up the good work. It would be it would be cool to see some leaves in the background on the trees in the distance. But still, unless it was winter.
Maybe
But even then, it
some
would still
leaves
be
up
kind of
in the air.
interesting. Yeah. So anyway, came out really well. We have Ava with more. Oh wait, no, I don't know. I don't know if Ava sent Ava. I don't know. It's got a dot at the end, so I'm not really sure. Sent an architectural render, but this is really cool looking. It looks a little bit off scale. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to seeing cube-shaped houses, but much better
I feel like
architectural render than I could do. What were you gonna say?
The scale definitely does look off because the people are on the top floor are about as tall as the door is.
Yeah, there you go. So that's something to keep in mind. The people are about as big as the door, so yeah, scale maybe got a little bit wonky, but still came out looking really nice. We have, is this, oh my god, this is a render. I didn't think this was a render at first.
Oh, way on the
Okay.
Shiba Inu.
Yeah, the
I like
the
that one.
Shiba. That's actually really cool.
My only issue with that one is that it kind of looks like taxidermy.
I was about to say the same thing. It kind of seems, maybe it's just because it's in a standard pose, but you did a really good job with the hair grooming. I'd just say that the eyes look a little bit like glass beads. The tongue looks a little bit like a piece of rubber. And it just has a very stiff pose, but nothing that couldn't be fixed with a little bit of shader work. The nose as well.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I thought that was just somebody just sent a picture of a dog, but then I looked at the eyes, and that's the thing that gave it away. So great job on that. Could you critique this animation I made? The Heist official trailer.
Shielded, guarded, and protected. Introducing the all-new 7-level security system from Westville Bank. Rated the #1 most secure bank in the world. And of course, you can expect nothing less from Westville Bank. Westville Bank, your treasures secured.
The Heist. 7817. Oh man.
I feel like that stop after it went through all the doors and was about to start panning up was a little kind of abrupt.
I agree. Yeah. I think overall it was well put together. I really like the sci-fi doors. Reminds me of some of the work Jonathan Lampell is doing right now.
Reminds me of my Minecraft Redstone days that haven't ended.
Piston doors.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
recently learned how to
in
make a
Minecraft
3D
now.
or 3x3 piston or 3x whatever. Yeah, 3x3 piston door.
3
But
by-
yeah, like Barndle said right here, it's kind of abrupt in the motion from side to up. I do like the
still can't make
pipes
a
though.
3x3 piston door.
And yeah, I mean, overall, this is pretty good. I think you did a good job with it. Yeah. I think some of the materials could be improved. I think that animation could be a little bit improved. And I think some of the motion tracking on that final shot could be improved as well. But overall, I think it came out pretty good. So good job with that.
Yep.
Oh, we have more of Harry's renders. We have, oh, the Mars rover all alone.
Oh.
I don't know if
The
that's
Mars rover
curiosity.
came back on.
Wait, it
It's
did?
back alive.
What?
Yeah, it did.
What?
It's back on.
Nobody told me.
Yeah.
Curiosity is back on? Here, Twitter. Ugh, who's got one arm? Rucksack and zapping laser and is back in the site. That's awesome. Yeah, curiosity. Way to keep pushing. That's kind of funny because, oh wait, different rover, my dude. Okay.
Oh.
I'm confused. Curiosity is the one that went offline, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I think maybe this is a different rover in the render then. Either way, Opportunity went down? No.
No, it was Curiosity.
I'm pretty sure it was Curiosity. Or Oppie? Maybe it is Oppie. Oh wait, there's my website. Mars rover dies. I'm very confused. Opportunity it is Opportunity.
Oh. Sad.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, everybody's just saying Opportunity. Either way, if it is back online, is it back online? Oh, Curiosity crashed, but it's working fine again. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I'm not cultured in space stuff. Clearly. Then we have this giant collection of stuff. I'm guessing this is like a building destruction simulation from Harry? Not really sure.
Oh, I looked at that earlier, but I only just noticed a very small mannequin.
Yeah. It's very chaotic.
Hmm. Got honestly a pretty good line of motion for
It really
how much
does.
there is.
Yeah, it has a very good line of motion. I feel like this is taken from like a screenshot from a movie or a video game or something like that. Epic Guy made something cursed. This looks like a meatball with horns and bones, which kind of think is what you're going at.
That's the sperm that made Hellboy.
We have some Xanax being spilled out. Interesting. The glass material looks a little bit wonky, but other than that, I think it's decently well made. This beautiful emoji. Keyboard I made 3 years ago. I remember seeing this earlier. Yeah, this one came out pretty well. I feel like it's a little bit flat, like it doesn't have enough lighting on it, enough shading on it, but overall it's pretty decent. Mouse batteries, his light bulb shining on the default cube, which is kind of nice. It's actually very pleasing. It's very soft.
I like that a lot.
I like that as well.
That's
Rover
a good light bulb.
Harry's just got so much stuff.
I mean, besides the fact that the light isn't coming off of the filament, from what I see.
Is it really not?
I don't think so.
Oh, I didn't pay close enough attention. Okay, we have some flat Earth renders. Angry flat Earth renders. Very nice.
Oh.
That
That looks like the, I forget what his name is, but it's the stick guy animation who is very mad about flat earthers. I forget what his name is, but he made a bunch of videos about them.
Yeah, I don't know. We have this DeLorean. 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
That reminds me of Zach Reinhardt's thing that he did for Grasswald. Actually, are there some Grasswald assets in here? There's got to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, this is really cool. Great work. The texture on here, I'm guessing it's procedural. These scratches look a little bit too uniform, but it's really hard to notice from a distance. So I'd say go for it. But yeah, that came out really well. Good job. I'm just gonna kind of, how many? Oh my gosh. Okay, I finally think I'm catching up. All right, and then we'll jump to email after this. Don't worry, email people. You got a Christmas tree.
All right, now everyone send as many renders as you can right now.
No. I'm stopping after like 5 more and going to email because I have neglected them. We have this nice Christmas tree. That's pretty good. I think the shading on the individual, maybe it's just the fact that there's very like soft lighting in the scene, but I feel like the needles don't have any definition, whereas in an actual pine tree they might have a little bit more definition. And Harry's glass. Okay. Cool. I don't know what to say other than that. Gravity ski, just a weird render. Don't even know what I was thinking. Don't worry, I don't really know what you were thinking either, but it's a cool render. So you got that. I think it could be, composed a little bit differently. Abstract renders are kind of hard, but usually the more abstract you get, the better. Then we have Entity and this A-frame house render in the woods, which is actually really cool. I really like this as an ArcViz idea. They came out nice. And then Epic Guy, me trying to work out Blender 2.8. Relatable. Okay, to the email. For all you people who are like, please check the email. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about you guys. And then we're going to do something else because I don't feel like critiquing things anymore.
What are we going to do after this?
I don't know. What do you guys want us to do after this? All right.
Waiting for the onslaught of comments.
So, this looks like wait, what is this called? Malazar render?
Six Shot says we can surf the deep web.
Surf the deep web. Oh man. Play Minecraft, IW4X, MW2 trick shot
Thank you,
lobby.
Grant. Very cool.
What a great idea.
Count how many
anyway.
times Jack walks across the screen.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Count how many times Jack walks across the
I
screen.
thought you said take a
Grant
shot
knowing.
every time Jack walks across the screen. I was like, you're gonna be a little bit under the influence very quickly there. Count me in for Minecraft. I should get you guys on our Minecraft server. What?
Yeah, you need to set that up again.
Jump across the screen. You're right. Anyway, back to this building. I think it came across really nice. The vines seem to be a little bit too evenly placed. They look good. I mean, overall, this is a really well-made render, but it seems like there's, for every top vine, there's a bottom vine, no matter where they are, with the exception of over here. And I feel like if you kind of mix that up a little bit more or made some really big splotches of vines.
It seems like they're all coming from some corner.
That as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Overall, this looks pretty good, though. And then...
It says it was made in 3 days.
Yeah, that's impressive. And then we have this car chase, which I think I've actually seen before. Yeah, you can blow both out if you'd like.
Ooh.
I haven't seen this one, but I've seen a lot of your work earlier. Because I remember how good you are with cars.
That's all Blender?
I think so.
Or is there some video in there?
Breakdown coming soon.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
Breakdown coming soon.
Over here, Jack. Right now we're at 35. We were at 50 earlier, but I think people are getting bored with critiques, which I understand because I'm kind of getting bored with critiques as well. But yeah, that's really awesome. You always do such awesome car work because I've seen a lot of your other cars, especially earlier on. And he says it's all... Thank you, Jack. Very cool. He says that it's all Blender. Oh, you did a plane too.
Dang.
Snazzy. Very snazzy. You are a very skilled vehicle creator. So good job with that. Alright. Anyway, that's horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. What do we want to do now? I don't know what to do now. We just went through like hella critiques.
Play Minecraft in VR.
Play Minecraft in VR is what Jack says. May I add, Minecraft in VR is awesome. It's impossible to play, but if you like create a world, it's super fun to walk around in it in VR and just absorb it.
I feel like it'd be really jarring to see how big the blocks actually are.
It is. It really is. You see something like... Okay, so in Minecraft, you jump down to the bottom of a hole, right? And you look out of it, and you think, yeah, I'm pretty deep down. But when you're actually in VR and you get the full, like, realm of... what you can actually see, like the full field of view, and you get the, like, impression of scale, you feel so incredibly small. Like, I'm not even kidding. You feel like you're just standing at the bottom of a 40-foot hole, because you are, a 40-meter hole. So,
Yeah.
Harry has a Minecraft server if we want to play on it. Harry, you are, like, everything. You're
Harry, what do you not have?
Yeah, Harry, what do you not have? I want to know that. Zohabe, Grant, I have one dying wish, and that's that you switch to dark mode. And you know what, Zohabe?
I think that's what we should do on stream. Bully Grant into switching to dark mode.
I just did it. I already did it. Oh wait, you didn't see it because I wasn't streaming my screen. We're dark mode. Dark mode time. No, I'm gonna switch it back after the stream, but Harry says,
disgusting.
In response to what don't you have, Harry? He replies, a life.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we're in dark mode for the rest of the stream, but I'm switching back to light after this because light mode just makes me more productive. The light stimulates my eyeballs, and I'm not sitting in a dark room all day. Hi, Dad.
Disgusting.
Hi, cousin.
You've been at the shops for 15 years now. Please come back, Dad.
Maybe next week. Oh no, I just got gnomed. We all just got gnomed. Anybody watching the stream just got gnomed. Oh, Blenderbox sends us syringe. We'll critique this as well. So this syringe, I was actually looking at this earlier. Overall, I think it's, you got the base model down really nice. I do think it would look nice if you added some bevels on these corners to make things a little bit more, I don't know.
Really,
bevelly.
My only issue with the syringe, other than like composition, I feel like there should be more stuff around it. But like, that is a dull needle. That's gonna hurt.
That's true. I agree with that as well. Oh, Jack's gonna walk in the background shirtless because he's a boss. Yeah, that's like getting stabbed with like. It looks like you're getting stabbed with something about the size of, Oh, that's a little bit thick. I was gonna take apart my pen and say getting stabbed with like the ink thing of a pen, but I forgot this is really thick. So yeah.
Ava says, "Hey Remington, do you know Lumion?"
Lumion. What is that? That sounds familiar. I'm gonna say no.
I don't know.
Beautiful renders with reach. Lumion 3D rendering software. I do not know Lumion, but let's learn about Lumion.
That's what we're gonna do on this stream. We're gonna
Fast
learn
3D
Lumion.
rendering software for architects. Ah, so it's an ArcViz rendering software.
Ooh.
Very nice. These are some snazzy renders. See, I should probably learn a different rendering engine, but it's like I'm not a professional 3D artist, so
Honestly,
I'm not really
I've been
dedicated
wanting
to
to
that.
learn something like Octane, or I want to learn Arnold actually, because I've heard Arnold is really good.
I've heard Arnold's really good too, as well as Octane.
We've been learning. We've been learning it at my college. I can't stop laughing at that picture that Epic Guides just sent,
Wait, hang
but
on.
it's really nice.
Oh. Wait, the picture that Epic guy sent? Oh! I thought we were talking about the picture of me doing the thinky face. But no.
Oh,
just in case you thought you might miss. Now you won't. We guarantee it, especially because you have the lens caps on the scope. Flawless. What is that, like a 200mm zoom?
That looks like the bullet would hit the lens.
So it's about a 200mm range.
Actually, it it looks like a cap gun.
It does look like a cap gun, but I also don't know if it is.
Yeah, Arnold. Yeah, thank you, Six Shot. That's what I meant by Arnold.
Arnold.
Get to the chopper. Schwartz himself.
All right. Hey, you guys want to see something
Can you-
cool? I'm taking things on a tangent here, Barndles. What were you gonna say though?
I was wondering if Arnold has a standalone render engine, or if it's only in Maya.
I don't know. It's gotta have one. These are official. Focus on it. Oh, it's not gonna focus. These are official Remington Graphics PCBs for a
Ooh.
dual stepper motor controller for a project I'm working on. So
Very cool.
we've got some interesting things to coming in the future out of Remington Graphics. Not that you guys would really care about them because they're more of me projects, but I'm branding them under Remington Graphics anyway. And this is super cool. I always like doing this. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I'm a computer engineering student. So I'm going to be a little bit geeky here. And
A little bit.
look at this. It's impossible to tell what it is, but it's a little microcontroller chip that I'm going to do some SMD soldering with. And I'm going to put it on the board like that. And I don't know how in the world I'm going to pull it off. We do have a reflow oven here, but it's going to be a little bit of a stretch. So, fun stuff, right? Everybody's so interested in this, I can tell.
Oh
Especially
yeah,
the
it's
silence.
riveting, honestly.
Riveting. What else do I have in here? I've got
Mouse
so much
battery
crap.
says it looks similar to an ARM chip.
It is an ARM chip.
I'm gonna read the chat so that I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Just kidding.
Aha.
Is it an ARM chip? Let me see. No, it's not an ARM chip. It's an Atmel. Yeah, it's Is Atmel independent still though?
I have no idea.
Atmel. Yeah, so it's an Atmel chip, not an ARM chip. Sorry, I thought. Yeah. Anyway,
Grant says it's a Lego.
Grant says it's a Lego. Clearly.
Yeah.
Then again, an ARM chip is kind of vague because ARM chips can literally be anything. So.
Yeah.
Because ARM is, well, ARM. Anyway, moving on. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I really don't know what to do now. The stream, I think, might be coming to an end because I have no idea what to do.
I've just been sitting here messing with the Rubik's Cube, to be honest.
I'll join you. We can mess
right.
with Rubik's Cubes together.
Let's do let's race.
You want to race?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just do a random scramble, and then we'll.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Dude, I haven't solved this thing in a hot minute.
What kind do you have? What kind of cube?
Moyu Weilong, I think.
Ooh. I might have you beat with a game there.
Very nice, very nice. Okay.
This is what cool kids talk about.
I'm gonna pull up a cube timer here. Hang on, yeah.
Yeah, I should probably do that too.
Yeah, well, that way we can measure more accurately. Okay. Do you know any methods to actually solving the cube other than the beginner's method?
Oh yeah, I use CFOP.
I'm screwed then, because that's all I know. So I'm gonna take probably a minute and 20 seconds. You're probably gonna be done in like 20 to 40.
My best time is 34.
34. Okay, my best was 40 using the beginner's method. So,
oof.
Maybe I stand a chance.
That's actually really good with the beginner's method.
That was in my prime. Anyway, ready?
Yep.
All right, 2 hands.
2, 1.
Okay. I'm trying to. Oh God.
What am I doing? I tried to do something that was smart and I failed horribly.
What did I just do? That was stupid. I just did. I just completely flipped everything to the other side of the cube despite it not needing to be on the other side of the cube. Okay, what do I do now? I don't remember what to do now. I remembered what to do now, don't worry. Oh no, not one of these. I hate these.
I hate this one.
49 seconds is what I'm at.
52, I got it.
Are you done?
52:03. Yeah. Zohype says there's a Barnold for Blender.
Wait, what do I do here? I don't remember. No. There we go, that's what I do. There we go. 125.
Very cool.
I tried. ASMR stream? You want to do some ASMR?
Absolutely not.
You know what, here. Since you're all here, I want to take an opportunity to share one of my favorite books.
Oh.
The Color of Pixar. This book is awesome. I actually gave a speech on this book. But basically, it's a collection of a bunch of different Pixar frames, right? From a bunch of Pixar movies, right? Organized into color order. And it's actually... I know a lot of people don't like using artistic references, but it's a fantastic representation of how color affects mood. So if we look at something in the deep purples here, you know, we get the creepy baby from Toy Story and the door from Monsters, Inc., right? Ooh, I just burped again. Why am I so burpy right now? It's kind of gross. But if we look at something from, you know, the blues, we get into a little bit more of a serene area. Then we look into some of the greens and we get to see like a little bit more life sprouting and stuff like that. Of course, in this one, you don't really see that. And then yellows, you know, much more positive images. And then at the end, you get into the deep reds and then all sorts of stuff. It's so cool. And then of course the blacks, which are just, ugh, they make you uncomfortable. But this is a really, really great reference for any of you who might be looking for. That's just creepy. Any of you who might be looking for a good reference on color and mood, and also composition, because there are some really well composed, just single frames from Pixar movies in here that can just kind of blow your mind as to how well, you know, they take the phrase "every frame a painting" and make it a reality, which is really cool.
Yeah. Speaking of every frame a painting, Into the Spider-Verse is a great movie.
I still haven't seen it.
It's out on Blu-ray.
I know.
You don't have an excuse anymore.
I've seen it on streaming services too. I just have to get a chance to get my hands on it.
It's so good.
Caution, rogue robots.
Oh. Yeah, honestly, this isn't even exaggerating. Every single frame in Into the Spider-Verse could be your background. It's so good.
So it's really every frame is a painting.
Mm-mm.
Oh, and then in case any of you are curious, I still have the. Actually, nobody ever even watched that video. I had a video that I made about making the golden stegs for Simplicity September that like nobody watched, and this is what the first steg result looked like. In case you're curious.
I don't have my steg with me. It's at my dorm.
Oh, so tragic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
just sitting there alone.
I think I'm flat out of ideas, Barndles.
Yeah.
I think we might call it a stream.
Oh, it's already been a stream.
Well, it has been a stream, but I think we might call it a stream.
That was a horrible joke.
It's call it over. I don't know. Whatever. You screwed me up. How could you do that? All right. Well,
that's my job.
I guess in that case, thank you everybody for watching, and also before we leave, I want to do this just to make everybody mad. All right. Thank you.
Switching back to live theme.
Yeah.
Everyone leave.
Yep.
Everyone leave. Everyone.
Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining us for Chocolate Milk and Chill, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.